We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the All-Stars and the Falcons. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Adrian Hauser has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
First pitch, 7-0-7.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Oosh, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this one's
The
downstairs. It's a ball and a
2021
strike.
Piaa Baseball
Simply an
Championship games will be
all-around
played
great
live at Penn
defensive
State Game
outfielder.
6
Not
and
only does
Game
he have
7.
great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Batting first, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
He's set. Here it comes. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Bregman stands at first with one out. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Count 2-1.
The 2-1.
The series is now tied at 2-2 between Pennsbury Falcons versus Central Bucks East in the 2021 Piaa Baseball Championship Season 1.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that brings in George Springer. First pitch on its way.
Now that close. Two balls, no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Hey!
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. One and 0. Here it is. Gurriel stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here's the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
2 out, bases loaded. That's inside. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Outside. 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Three and one.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kane going back, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The All-Stars lead this one 1-0. Josh James gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
The center fielder, Ron.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2. Kane stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Count is 3-1.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Brock Holt now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 1-0 home.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-0 count, the pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Alvarez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Striding into the box, Keston Hiura. Here comes the first pitch.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Bounce to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So striding in, Garrett Stubbs. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Garrett Stubbs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Popped up. Smoke in foul ground. And no one will get this one. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Ready now, Josh James, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Here's the first pitch to him. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses for ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
None out, runners at first and second. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Bases full now following the error. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Miles Straw. First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Altuve.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Set and the pitch, and this is taken outside for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
And that's over. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Bases are loaded with only one out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. To third. To second for one. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More on tap from Game 5 after this.
Leading off for the Falcons, the left fielder, Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting center, the first baseman, Justin.
So the base is empty here with one away. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's low.
A good fastball is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Eric Sogard. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball. Extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, Adrian Hauser. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Comes set, the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Gurriel has it, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More coming up from Game 5 after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Springer. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 2-0.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Aledmus Diaz. First pitch of the at-bat.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. The 2-1 to short. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 down. Into the box now, Brock Holt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Two balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So a runner at first with 2 away, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Two out with the man at first. inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
At the plate now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Narvaez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The set and the 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Too high, and it's 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 24.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Ready with the 1-0. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. 1 run scores, and the second run will score as well.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
Well, the one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
Here's Justin Smoke now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Two and 2, the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box, Eric Sogard, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-1. And he popped him up. Diaz into shallow left. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We've played 3 here in game number 5. The Falcons on top 3-1. Leading off the inning, Yordan Alvarez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
So striding forward now, Garrett Stubbs. He drew a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-0. Fouled away. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
A runner at first with no outs here. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the 2nd walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Corbin Burns comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Into the box now, Josh James, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
From the stretch. In the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fastball is looked at for strike two. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Miles Strong, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with two runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands two men in scoring position. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Corbin Burns.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Full count now, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Rogelio Armenteros answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in, Brock Holt. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We played 4 full. Pennsylvania leads it 3-1. J.P. Feyereisen, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Jose Altuve.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Feyereisen, originally from the Badger State of Wisconsin. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
0-1 count and the pitch.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Settling in now, Yuli Gurriel. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
1 out and a runner on second base. Full count now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Full count still. The next 3-2. Swing and a line drive. But just foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Aledmus Diaz. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, B-Row. Big, and I mean big, two-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Standing in now, Garrett Stubbs. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Two men are on with two men out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Yelich will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Falcons lead it 3-2. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. To first. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here with that ball found the ball.
That's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Omar Narvaez is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on but fouled off to the left. 1st and 2nd here with nobody out. Left side, but well fouled. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Now here's a ball skied down the left field line. Alvarez is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled off. Outside for a ball, 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1-2.
2 down, runners at first and second. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Michael Brantley will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Michael Brantley.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the 0-2. A bouncer to the left side, fielded by Sogard. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Standing in, Alex Bregman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Miles Straw waits on deck. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. The 3-2 pitch hit to short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Miles Straw is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 home. There goes Bregman off of first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Kane. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Brad Piaa enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Stepping up now, Eric Sogard. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Piaa. He's got 8 hits in 17 at-bats. He's also tripled off him 3 times. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's popped up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Ryan Braun come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Strong is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in now, Brock Holt. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Hit on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. David Phelps is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder George Springer.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. So a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. And it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
In now, Yordan Alvarez. So take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Corey Knebel comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. At the plate, Garrett Stubbs. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in Game 5.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Carlos Correa will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Knebel is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The 0-2 delivery.
Nope, that's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Pennsylvania leads this one 4-3. Framber Valdez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Christian Yelich, and they'll need him to get something going here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
All even now, 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 7th. You're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
At the plate now, Keston Hiura, and he fouls this one off. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Yelich is running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
1-1. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The runner in scoring position with none out. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Omar Narvaez, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First offering on its way. Fastball well outside. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. 2 balls and no strikes.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the plate.
You know, this has been a great game from the start. Evenly matched, back and forth. Each team giving as well as taking. He gets a good pitch to hit right here, and he does what he's supposed to do with it. Drives in the game-tying run and puts himself at second as the possible go-ahead run.
So now to the plate, Avisail Garcia. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball 3.
Justin Smoke is on deck. Three and 1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Justin Smoke, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1 and 2. Fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And another foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Hit to third. Bregman has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. All even now at 4 apiece.
Leading up for Pennsylvania, the third baseman, Alex Bridges.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a base hit on the line.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
To the plate now, Miles Straw, trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Hope for 1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Has a look, now the pitch. He swings and misses, throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, reined in, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. At the plate, George Springer. From the belt, the pitch on the ground to the right side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
That's out. Count is 3-0.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Ben Gamble will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Lorenzo Cain waits on deck. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. He's set. Here it comes. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. The 0-1 on its way. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. The sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Number 15.
Standing in, Brock Holt. First pitch of the at-bat.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
1-0. Here it is.
0-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Josh Hader will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Orlando Arcia has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman. All set to start the 9th in this one, and here comes the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Here it comes. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Aledmus Diaz. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. 2-0 now. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 44.
Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
2 out, nobody on. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And here comes Dusty out toward home plate as it looks like we're going to see a double switch here. Roberto Ozuna will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kyle Tucker will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9. Number 30.
Coming to the plate now, Keston Hiura, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Comes set and the 0-1. Osuna, the native of Mexico. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Here it comes, 0-2. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 0-2. This is flared out towards second. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The winning run is at first base. The 0-1. In the dirt here. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Now the 1-2 pitch.
Strike out 2-2.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, Justin Smoke, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Just hung in there on that one. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So coming to the plate, Garrett Stubbs. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. He's set, and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Now batting, Kyle Tucker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. And a swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Alex Bregman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Here's the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Again, another foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 2-2 pitch.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out
as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Digging in once again, Miles Straw. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Brian Abreu comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, Josh Hader, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One and two.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain fouled away. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tucker waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Brock Holt. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so he'll play at least one more. Eleventh inning set to get underway, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. George Springer the next to hit. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw on the first gets him, and it's a fast start to the 11th now. Already 2 away. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Aledmys Diaz. Here's the first pitch.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Christian Yelich.
The right fielder, Christian.
From the stretch. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Piaa is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Omar Narvaez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Here's the 1-1. Hit hard to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. And it's grounded just foul down the line. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Even at 2-2. The pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up. Right fielder coming on. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Josh Reddick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Josh Reddick.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And there's one gone to start the 12th. Digging in, Garrett Stubbs. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Tucker. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now.
On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue. Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Misses, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Ryan Presley will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Bottom of the 12th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Justin Smoke. And now a pitch on the way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, man.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1.
That's the ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three balls, 1 strike to Orlando Arcia.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Josh Hader.
And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
There's one. So digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
0-1 count, the pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. New inning set to get underway. And next, the dangerous power threat, Alex Bregman.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
1-0 the count. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Fastball well outside. Here it comes, the 3-0. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready once again, Miles Straw. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 1-1 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 2 gone. Stepping in, George Springer. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Striding in once again, Yuli Gurriel. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
2 men are on with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 pitch.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third down.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And now everybody's running. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
The pitcher, number 55.
Martin Maldonado called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Too high, 1-0. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. The 1-0.
2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Stubbs, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. 2 out, bases loaded. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Popped him up. Arcia has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. Pennsylvania is on top 6-4. Joe Smith comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th. Last half of the 13th inning set to go, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. First delivery to him on the way. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tucker waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Christian Yelich. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Now the pitch. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, How frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Omar Narvaez is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So stepping in, Omar Narvaez. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tucker will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Big spot here. 1st and 2nd, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the All-Stars are going to take a 3-2 lead back home for Game 6. They take a pivotal victory here on the road as this one is over.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The All-Stars pulled ahead 3-2 in this World Series and are now just a single win away from a championship. Ryan Presley gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 18 runners on base. For the home team, 4 runs on 16 hits, 2 errors. They left 17 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.